Hola! It's me again. I couldn't stay away. I was playing a game and I wanted you guys to play with me. All you got to do is think about a song, think about something that you connect to, and allow yourself to go to the feeling of that song. So I'm going to give you an example, and if you know, hola Carla, and if you know what song it is, then go ahead and put it down and you can let me know that you know what song this is. But this is a song from, it had to be the 80s, because I was born in 70 and I was about 11 years old. So yeah, 80s, I think around that time, but see if you got it. Somewhere there's a love just for me. Somewhere there's a love just for me. Though I've been hurt before, it doesn't mean that I won't try anymore to find that one boy I've been searching for, and he'll be just right for me. Love was bound to be forever. Somewhere there's a love just for me. I'm looking, baby, and I'm gonna find you. Nobody? They say that true love comes just once. I dream that when it comes, I really know how true love feels. And I won't. And I can't remember the rest of the words, but y'all don't know who it is? That was Shalimar back in the day. Somewhere there's a love just for me. Hola Lisa, hola Angelica, hola Imelda, hola Carla. I am celebrating my exodus, and I am also celebrating my big hair. Look at how big my hair is. This is day 3, and what I did was I pulled it out. I took the pick, and I didn't pick it all the way out, but like I took it and I picked it so that like inside is really fluffy. So y'all know I had to come make a video. If my hair is looking like that, I'm gonna have to share. Sharing is caring, and I care about you. So, singing and music, gracias Terry, hola Terry, hola Sabrina, but music and healing has been something that has always been connected to the soul and to the depths of our people. You know, I heard a comedian one time talking about how there was never another culture outside than the deeply melanated people that actually sing when they're in pain, when they have sorrow. So it's a healing tool, and it is a blessing. And I can't believe that did none of y'all know that song. That was Howard Hewitt when he was with Shalimar. Somewhere there's a love just for me. That's messed up, because I know I ain't that old. I ain't the only one here in my 40s. But so when you sing music, you know, there's a lot of different ways that it works. You know, it works in your mind. It'll take you to a place. And like when I sing that song, I remember being in Boston. I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts, Dorchester, 489 Columbia Road. And I used to sing the song looking out the window, looking at the, at the cars go by, and that was, my little audience and stuff. So it was always, music was always a huge healing therapeutic tool for me. So I share it, and I wanted to share it with y'all so that you could do your music therapy. I'm very excited to be coming to Los Angeles, and I'm rocking my Melchizedek collaboration right here. Hola, Victoria. Oh, Okay, I got another one for y'all. I got another one. This is another one that, see, because I always wanted to be a singer. And, I wanted to realize that dream. So ever since I could remember, I would sing and I would sing every day. I would get on people's nerves. I would be in school and people would say, Maria, why can't you shut up? Why you always got to be singing? Because it's what I believed in. It was my therapy. It's what made me feel good. And so that's what I did. So let me see. I got this other one for you that was I always connected to the Hola Vital Energy, Hola Melvina. I always connected to the energy, to the sacred sexual energy, to that vibration. And one of the songs, and I think I was about 11 during this time too. I know that it was at 489 Columbia Road. But y'all tell me if you know who this is. I'm gonna have to light some sage for her. I'm gonna light some sage for her before I even do anything in her name or honor. We were gonna be working on a project together before she left. Oh, okay, and another one is coming through. So I got two for you. But I chair to the ancestors. I chair to the divine forces of music that come through in everything that we do all the time, that have supported us, that heal us, that make us strong, that give us energy. I chair, I chair, I chair, I chair. SEG13. All right, this is my microphone, y'all. This is my orgone microphone. And yes, it does look like a phallus symbol because the phallus symbol is very powerful. So that's what it is. But here we go. Okay. On a stormy winter night in Portugal, where the ocean kissed the southern shore, there a dream I never thought would come to pass came and went like time spent through an hourglass. 'Cause you made love to me like fire and rain. Ooh, you know you got to be a hurricane, killing me with kisses oh so substantially. You make love forever, baby. You make love forever. I ain't gonna let you go that easy. You got to say you love me too. I ain't gonna let you go that easy. I'm gonna give it all to you, Portuguese lover. Won't you say it to me, say it to me, say you love me, baby. Portuguese lover, won't you say it to me, say it to me, say you love me, baby. Woo! So this is connecting to the energy. And Ache to Tina. I was going to be working with Tina before she left. And the music, the soul, that vibration that is in these artists is what lives on, and that's why they have eternal life. And we all have access to that. So when you are giving Ache to the ancestors of music, and Ache to Celia, and Ache to Tina, and Ache to this other one that I'm about to give you, because she's like, I'm here too. Girl, I know you're here. So this is another one. Okay, so this one came to me in my life. I was going to be working with this person, and she was suffering from a lot of depression. And so I was going to be helping her translate her last album in Spanish. And then it was about a week or two before we were supposed to meet that I got word that she had taken her life. So Ache to her. But let me see. Okay, let me give. Okay, so I'm just going to do a part because I don't be knowing all the words. Okay. Yesterday I was somebody's baby. Now today I'm a woman on my own. Whoa, I can't stand this living all alone. Yes, that is Phyllis Hyman. Hola, Jacqueline. So these energies, and and their songs live on, and they assist the people that are going through certain things and through certain tragedies, because the soul of what they create is like a fingerprint is in there already. And so when you connect to that energy and you give love and honor and ache to it, then they feel it and their spirits can soar, and it's like giving them money. It's like giving them this beautiful, wonderful energy where you're uplifting. And these things are necessary for them to be done all the time. Like, a lot of times people forget that the ancestors exist all the time. Like, people who have crossed over, people who have transformed, their energy is eternal. It is forever. And today I spoke to my uncle, Ache Tetiomonche. And my uncle is a spiritualist, and he's a santero. And so a lot of the recognition that I've been having in a lot of the messages that have been coming have been kind of like taking me back home. I don't practice any religion at all. I study all, forms of beliefs and different. I'm very curious, so that's what I've always done. So I don't like labels, so that's just what it is with me. And I honor everybody's tradition, and I have my own, traditions and stuff that I do, but. In any case, all of this information is just showing the synchronicity and how everything comes back together and how everything comes back to one. And music is very powerful when it comes to summoning energy, when it comes to creating magic, when it comes to doing rituals. Music is a huge part of it, because the frequency and the thunderous sounds, that vibration that exists in it is... It's a frequency that matches itself back to all that is. And so it goes to wherever the frequency is flowing, that's where that energy goes. So whatever you are intending and the frequency that you are evoking is constantly coming. So music is a huge, huge part of our healing process and doing things that make you feel good. And I know that I was just singing Tina Marie and Phyllis Hyman, but again, these are these individual stories, and this is what their soul was resonating at the time. And so it's important for you to find your own rhythm and your own song and sing your own chants and your own hymns and your own whatever it is that you could create that makes you feel good. You definitely want to do more of that so that you can continue to unleash and uncover all of these areas within you that are otherwise blocking your healing. So it's really interesting. Like right now, I'm feeling this heaviness on both sides of my head right here, and I feel Phyllis over here. I feel Tina over here. I'm seeing lots of energy. Like, music has been something that has been in my. I've been a musician many lives, and in this lifetime, it came very strong in my core, where like everybody in my family has been a musician and an artist of sorts. So it's some really intense energy when you start connecting to the ancestors that have, like Michael Jackson, Miles Davis, all of these different people that have passed on. It's like their energy is so alive, and these are our ancestors, whether they know us or we know them. It has nothing to do with you knowing somebody. When you're able to connect to the energy of another being, of another dimension, that you immediately connect, no language necessary. So when you are connecting and healing with the sounds of music, that is going to deepen your awareness and your sensitivities, and it's going to heighten your sensitivities so that you're able to discern more. Hola, ya Mexico. So I just wanted to share with you guys today, because I was singing and I was getting that message and I was feeling really, really nice and thinking of some of my favorite songs. I mostly sing now because people always ask me if I'm ever going to go back to music. I've never left music. I just decided once I had a little taste of that world over there that wasn't for me. And so I was not going to dedicate myself to doing something that was going to compromise who I am. So I chose to go another route, but I always sang. I always sing. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I sing from my heart. And so it's like, it's healing for me, and nobody else has to hear it. Nobody has to hear it. Nobody has to play it. I have to play it. I have to hear it. I have to chant and sing and, make my own sounds. Like when a baby is crying, that's how the mother or the parent knows that that baby needs some attention, and every animal has like a distress signal. So our song, our music is our signal. And it could be a distress signal or it could be a happy signal, but it's something that we use to call to our mother, to most high, to the universe when we are aching and we are needing help. That's how come. And I don't know how deep y'all go into your own magic, but when you're having a really hard time and it seems like everything is just, everything is so jacked up, and that energy of just, it's just so low, something always happens. A little olive branch, a little something always happens to where you can get out of that darkness. It always has. That's just part of nature. When you start paying attention to those things and how to be able to manipulate energy, then you're able to connect to the signals. You're able to sense when things are going on or when to move or how to move. All of these different things, they're very, very important. Melvina says, I agree. I love music. It is a healer. It is an absolute healer. I made a mantra. I went through this part when I was doing my self-healing, that I was detaching from everything on the outside. There was no TV in the house. There was no, whatever music was what we were playing. It was just, we created a space, a healing space. And so, I'm singing songs. And then I'm getting the messages. I've always been a writer, so I'm like, I need to create my own mantras. I need to sing my own songs that are going to be healing for me. And I was working on something just about being grateful and being thankful. So I did this little mantra. I am so grateful, grateful for this time. I am thankful, thankful for my experiences and all of my lifetimes. And I was saying that every single day. And every single day I was shown something else to be grateful for. It's like when you're in a moment of gratitude and you're using everything that you have within you so that you can get healing, you receive it, you get it. And I'm talking about down to the point where it's like, if you're feeling sick, you can't get no healing because it's not affordable. So you don't have any fiat to move around. You don't have any power per se. You don't have any attainable wealth. So you're just left with yourself. And you got to figure out your way out of that. And so once you start looking and you start searching for it, things are going to start coming your way. That's called raising your vibration. That's called paying attention, because if you're down here and you're staying stuck down here, you're not going to be able to see what's happening up here. And there's not always going to be somebody that's going to be like, hey, come on, get up. There's not. So you got to be able to do that for yourself, because that's the only way that you're going to get yourself to the point where you could see the light. So staying in topic, going back to music, use that as an energy healing tool for yourself so that you can start raising your vibration. I know I talk a lot about tools, and I got my tools on right now. SEG13, yes I do. But it's important that you know that everything that you need, you have it within you. Like a lot of the things that I received, I didn't pay for this. I didn't pay for this. I didn't pay for this. When the student is ready, the master shows up. And when I say I didn't pay, let's not say, there's always an exchange, because there's an exchange to everything. And if you start seeing yourself as the source of that exchange, then you know that everything that you give out, you get back. And so you giving out quality stuff, you're going to get back quality stuff in all areas. That's just universal law. But the exchange is greater than what any amount of money could provide. Because we are the currency. You are the wealth. Without you or I or any soul beings that exist that make things happen, that do magic every day, money can't do nothing. It can't do jack. It can't do shit. What is going to happen if you put a whole buttload of money in a closet. What'll happen if you put just 3 people in a closet? Something's going to happen. Something's going to spark. I bet you the people are going to get out before that money gets out. And that was probably a little corny little, what is it called when you're trying to do a, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Well, it's a comparison, but see, now I lost, the whole moment is gone. I just messed up that whole moment. I hope this replays because I'm getting a whole lot of freezing. Yeah, there's a lot of energy, and hopefully it'll replay for you. I have a hard time getting on Facebook. A metaphor. Thank you, Vital Energy. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yes, a metaphor. But yeah, now I forgot what the metaphor was. That's so funny. Hola, Erika. Hola, hola, hola. And I just want y'all to know that I enjoy the time that I get to come out and just kind of talk to y'all real quick. Ache. But definitely enjoying. I'm a writer. I have a lot of writings everywhere. Just a lot of different things. But sometimes it's like you just gotta be, in the moment. And I like to share, and so that's why I'm sharing. I definitely get a pull out of your energy as well. It's not the same as when I do when I'm doing documentary videos and I'm just making a video. It's very different than when I'm here and I'm feeling your energy and I'm giving you energy. And so it is a great feeling, and I'm very appreciative of it. But so we were talking about music. I'm gonna be getting out of here in a minute because y'all know that people on the internet got a short ass attention span. Thank you for the love, Angelica. People, man, they have a short attention span. I tell you, it's like they can't. If it's not somebody, somebody put a post when I was talking about the sex detox. I did the sex detox, and it looks like, because my videos are at least 30 minutes long. So if you watching the video, you into what is being talked about, and that's all it's about, and that's all good. So somebody who I guess wanted to make a comment on one of my posts, they write, "What the hell is this woman talking about? This is about a sexual detox. I have sex with my wife over 25 years and nonstop, and I don't need no detox." And what did he say? He said, and studies prove that sex is... Look, motherfucker, if you relying on these motherfucking studies that this matrix has provided for you to lengthen and endure your life, allá tú. That's what it is. That's what's up. Do your thing. And it's really interesting because every day I am reminded that it's like, my way is not everybody's way. How dare I even think that? There's some people, and I know that I got some clients that love me. But I know at the same time, they'd be like, what in the Sam hell is she talking about? You know what I mean? I get that, and I respect that, and I appreciate that. But people think, you have to be smart around energy, because when a person tries to pull you or to say something negative to try to test you, if you believe in what you are speaking and you are grounded in the foundation of what you know, can't nobody rock that shit. There is nothing that anybody could ever say to sway me from where it is that I stand. Unless, and I'm not saying that I'll never move, you know what I mean? But in order for me to move, it has to be inspired by the all. That has to be what moves me so that I can go into another direction. Because see, that original trust that you had in people and believing what people say to you is what's got us in this situation that we are in right now. So it's important for people to learn themselves. So in his post, he also said that I must be single and need a man. And that's why I'm, talking about sex detox. It's like, motherfuckers is just so dumb sometimes, I tell you. It's like, if you have not had a sexual detox in 25 years, Trust and believe there is some toxic energy residing in you and your spouse that needs some healing. I ain't no doctor. It's just science, like real talk. You know, it's like it's part of what's necessary in this vessel here. See, we still got to take care of this shell, because this shell will show you exactly what can happen if you don't take care of it. You start getting limbs cut off. You start getting, losing all kinds of hair and getting all kinds of dis-ease. That's what happens when we're not taking care of our vessel. And I'm not saying that that is just by the way that you eat, because as I've mentioned, and I continue to mention, that it's nanotechnology called chemtrails that you could research. You could believe it or not. I don't even care what anybody else believes, but there is nanotechnology that's being used against all people by way of energy and things, and your smart meters in your home, and all of it's a lot of stuff. So it is important for you to be able to have a healthy body. And wouldn't it be good if you could be 100 years old, still doing it to your spouse, still giving them, that love, that physical love? Wouldn't that be nice if you could do that? Well, you really can, but it all depends on how you take care of yourself. And to everybody, it's your choice. See, that's the beauty of being in this space and time right now, is that whatever you want to do, you could do it. It's up to you. You make the choice. Everybody has a choice, and you act upon that choice. That's it. That's all. Because when you check out, you the only one that's going to be accountable for you. So you better not be relying on what this lady is saying about no sex detox. Shit. You better go ahead and keep putting it in your woman. I chair to you and to all of the powers that assist you. Because anybody that's not paying attention to what's really going on out here right now is going to be needing some help. I appreciate all y'all. Angelica says anything over 30 seconds, people phase out. They do. And, that's part of the good thing of, why it does work for those warriors that are still keeping it strong here on Facebook and on social media. Use your time wisely. It doesn't matter how many people. Do you know how many people follow me just because they think that other people follow me? They have no idea who Sex Energy Goddess 13 is. They have no idea, nothing about my life. They think I'm some jeweler lady that sells jewelry and that talks about sexual energy. If they know that much. It's a very small percentage of people that know what I do. So it's not about, and it's never been about the masses. It's never been about the masses. I've been there. I've worked in traditional media. I've been in that world. In that world, you cannot say what you want to say. You better the fuck not. You won't have a job. People be tripping off of, this media and give it so much power. But these are people that have signed contracts that have to do what they're told to do, or else. Whatever that else is, it ain't none of my business. Everybody makes their own deals. Everybody makes their own deals, and they choose whatever it is that they choose. And I cheer and love to them and all of that. But we can't be concerned about how many people are looking at us. We can't be concerned about no numbers. I look at numbers. Numbers are codes. Like I be seeing 11. I'm like 11. I chair to the master number 11, master builder. That means I got to keep building. I'm good. You know what I mean? It's like I don't need to see a whole bunch of people. Now, there was a time that affected me, because when you have the energy, I've been an entertainer my whole life. When you have that bug or that energy, that desire to want to make people smile or want to inject your energy in other people, that is something that it is a give and take. And people that are born with that gift or have that gift, it's not about somebody paying us. It's about being able to have that exchange and be able to do something, and it feels good to the person that's on the receiving end, and then their energy gives back to you. That's why when you see a concert and you see somebody performing and you see massive amount of people that are giving you their energy, don't know orgasm compared to that at all ever in life. So it's really easy to see why it is that people get addicted to that feeling and to wanting to do that. And so it really is about being able to master that and be able to kind of do it in doses, because what happens in the entertainment industry is that they start to become reliant upon what has been given to them really fast, because somebody had the money to promote them and to put all of their energy into them. So now they got to perform, they got to perform, they got to perform. And when they're not able to, then they give them drugs and they give them all of these other things so that they could keep performing. And because it's a soul energy that comes from your spirit, you can always create something. They even create the hell for you so you can create from that hell. We all know the stories about musicians and artists and all of these people that have come, and our ancestors that have come and gone. We know their stories and we know why it is. So it's important. And this has to do with being able to have balance and being able to balance the ego and control your situation. So for me, one of the things that I had to deal with, like, my husband would tell me all the time, I love attention. And before, it used to make me feel, I used to be kind of like embarrassed by it, or I used to feel like a little selfish. And then it got to the point where I was like, I sure the fuck do love attention. I do. But what are you doing with that attention when you get it is what became the challenge. And so I was bothered by it, because the question was, when it was said to me, you just like attention, then I felt like I wasn't being responsible for that. And so that's what irked me. He had no idea. He had no idea what he was telling me or what trigger that was going to set off in me. But what it did was it made me have to question, why do you do what you do? Is it because of just the attention that you get, or what else is there? What else? Because you can go deeper. You can continue to go deeper. And as an artist, you have to go deeper, because once you do something once, I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't have to make these a gazillion times. I don't want to do business with everybody. I don't want to sell my shit. I don't. I won't. You understand what I'm saying? And so as an artist, you have to be aware of where you are and where that energy is coming from, and know that you can recirculate it. Because if you can't do that, then you're going to get stuck. Hola, Lady Lee. Greetings from Boston. Yes, I grew up in Dorchester on 489 Columbia Road. I also lived in Springfield, Mass. What I learned about Boston, I learned a lot about racism in Boston, because I grew up in Puerto Rico, but I was raised in Boston. And we first went to Springfield, and in Springfield we got burnt out of our building. So we went to Jamaica Plain. I think we went to Jamaica Plain, but we ended up in Dorchester, 489 Columbia Road. And from there we went back to Puerto Rico. So it was really interesting, the lessons that I learned. And then when I would go back, I would still experience that energy of racism so strong. And it was funny, because I would spend a lot of time in New York, and I always liked New York, because New York, even though it's a big, huge melting pot, but people had more respect for each other's cultures, and the boundaries were drawn. And I always appreciate that, and I've always appreciated that, because don't everybody want no melting spot. Look, the way I handle things in mi casa, this is the way that I get down here. So if you don't like it, boy, you know where you can go. You got your own space. And that is how life is supposed to be. So we should not expect each other to just get along and force each other to live around each other. No. And I love it. I love it when somebody, not just a white person, but somebody from any other culture can say, I don't like black people, or I don't like Puerto Ricans. I'd be like, that is so wonderful and great. I know some people now that I'm hella cool with, they don't like no black people. Shoot, my father didn't like no black people. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like, if you allow those things to be that's it. You don't like what I like, or you don't like what I am, well, then I gotta be. That's creating so much unnecessary tension, because the person that really don't give a damn about you, they ain't spending not one lick of energy thinking about you. And you spending all that energy thinking about how much you hate them because you think they hate you, and whatever the hell. So it's like, these are things that only happen here on this planet, on this dimension. Because when you get out of here, when you get out of the shell, out of the flesh, you're going to go into a space that matches your soul and your spirit, how you feel. Wherever that is, who knows? But on this plane here is where you come to build that up, so that you can use all of the crazy shit that happens here so that you can evolve. That's how come it's like that whole judgment thing. People need to really like let that go, because nobody on this planet is anybody to judge anybody, no matter what the person has done. That's real. You never know what a person came back to do or what a person came back to experience. So that's it. Angelica says truth. Where you put your energy gives it power. That is 100% correct. 100% correct. So, and that's what it's about. And for those people that are wanting to help other people, it is hard, because when you find yourself having to leave and having to leave people behind, it's just something else that you got to detach from. And then you have to remember that just like you detach from that umbilical cord, you continue to detach from things your whole life, from everybody. You're going to be leaving everyone at some point, and you'll be reunited again only in the frequency of that. But it's some real stuff that's going on, and that's how come it's important to enjoy every experience that you have here. Absolutely every experience that you have here. Every moment, every lover, every encounter, you have to enjoy it. Stop looking for that, your true love forever and ever. Forever is right now. How about that? Forever is right now. So whatever you create right now in this moment is what you're going to be creating in the future. And if right now all you're creating is pain and sorrow for what you don't have, you're going to continue not to have it. I want to sing another song before I get out of here. I got to see what song is going to come. Another one that I love so very much, and he reminds me of my uncle. So I'm going to say Ache to you both, Tio Maelo, and Ache to you, Rick. Lady, I can understand your problems and your worries. Try to be that rising star, but don't worry. Oh, dang. I can't remember the words. Okay, wait. You belong to me. Lord knows I belong to you, and we belong to each other, baby. Yeah, you go to my head, baby. You're a part of everything I say and think and do. You go to my head, and you keep me happy. Y'all remember that? Ooh, baby, I can understand your problems and your worries, trying to be that rising star. But when you're lonely, all you have to do is call my name out, and I'll be there where you are. That was Tina Marie and Rick James. That was my shit. All right, y'all. I'm going to go. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you all very, very much. This has been fun. Did y'all know, okay, before I go, though, did y'all know that was Rick James and Tina Marie? Did you know that? Thank you, Lady Lee. Who knew that? Nobody knew that? Y'all didn't know? Oh, because I'm 46 years old. And I think that all of y'all right here today are younger than me. So maybe I needed to take it. Oh, Angelica says, nope, I'm in it. But yeah, you guys I be forgetting that you guys are a lot younger. I got to take it to another era. Let me see who you guys know. Who do y'all know? See, and my brothers and sisters were older, so I was always into like that old school. But from somebody that y'all know now, Lady Lee says, no, I didn't know the song. Oh, Melvina Sanford. Well, see, you should have known, Melvina. But see, that also depends on your taste and, on the music that you listen to. But let me see. I still got something from the era of, oh, oh, oh. But see, she's not an ancestor. She's a living ancestor. But y'all know this one. I won't be neglected. I won't be denied the pleasure of your kissing, the pleasure of your smile. I think you take for granted I'll always be here. Just because I love you doesn't mean I won't disappear. Been so long. I don't think she sang it that low though. Ooh, thoughts and mellow memories of once upon a time slowly creeping on me and they make up on my mind. Just let somebody love you. I just don't know why. Whenever I get close to you, you want to run and hide. Been so long. Yes, that's Anita Baker. Oh, Mary. What song do I know of Mary? I definitely know a lot of songs, but see, after a while, then I stopped listening to music and I stopped remembering lyrics. But during Mary time, I was still in radio during that time. So Mary, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, absolutely. You love me, it's specially different every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited by your cologne and your hands, your smile, your intelligence. Yeah, that's my girl, Jelly from Philly. And then that song, oh, if you were worried about you got me. If you were right, you know that you got me. If you were worried about who I was, I can't remember the way the lyrics go, but y'all know what it is. Thank you, Cavelli. Gracias. You opened up my eyes. Now every little thing will be alright. I'm here to let you know that that I'm gonna give you love you can't let go. That's the Roots, yep. I guess you wonder where I've been. I used to just play the songs and then I used to do my own remix to them. I used to just sing whatever I wanted to sing and I would do my remixes and I would add that one and I would just use the instrumental and I'd be good. Man, yes, I would definitely do that. Oh, that was a remake. And y'all know who did that. Oh gosh, Bobby Caldwell. Absolutely. I guess you wonder where I've been in search to find the love within. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people travel around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. See, music is healing. How long I've been here? I've been here for an hour singing to y'all, talking to y'all about music. I'm supposed to be inside the house packing. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. No need to worry. You don't need to worry. You know that you got me. Sometimes you wonder where I've been in search to find the love within me. I came back to let you know I never want another lover, baby. And this I know for sure. We need to record a song together. Can we get your voice on my next album? Woo! We can see what we could do. Hit me up in the inbox. I love to sing. The Isley, I'm going to tell y'all something, and this is not something that, my daughter knows, or I shouldn't even say it. I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to embarrass my family, but it don't matter because they already know what's up anyway. But whenever that song would come on, Ooh, baby, baby, I feel your love surrounding me. It just would do something to me, and me and Solution would have to take care of business, handle business. Like, it didn't matter. It didn't matter where we were. That song came in, and that was just something that had to happen. So yeah, music is, everybody has a soundtrack for, for their lives and for what they do. But no, I'm really going to go this time. I'm going to go. It's been a pleasure. It's been fantastic. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.